Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dawn, giving them all dressed like $1,000,000, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh yeah, listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey, listen, Steve Harvey, why don't you join in? Yeah. Steve Harvey, get on, y'all. Better get me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Yeah, join in with me. If you're with me, help me say, turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. I know y'all can get it on. Turn it up. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Turn them up, Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on in the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only, Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. Oh, man. Steve Harvey got a radio show because God is simply amazing. Because God is off the chain. Because God is over the top. Because God is all that in a bag of chips. God is amazing, man. God will take you places that you never, ever thought you would go. Oh, you know what? Sometimes it amazes me when I'm watching people talk about themselves and their careers and where they're at in life and things, and I hear people say, you know, always dreamed of being here. You know, I can understand when a person says that. I've always dreamed of something like this would happen to me. But I want you to think about that for a second. Did you really see it just like that, though? Did you really, really see it just like that? Did you really know that God was going to bring you through all he brought you through to get you to this place? Did you know that in spite of the losses along the way that would crumble the average person, that somehow he kept you through it all, and that's how you got here? Did you think of, since you're so busy talking about yourself now, have you forgotten all the times he was bringing you through when you didn't see no way that you was going to get through? Do you remember that? So when you sit there and you say, I dreamed of this, this is what I always saw happening, I don't really think so. I don't really think if you take inventory, a real close inventory of your life, and you look back on it all, stop looking at the moment right now. Remember where you come from. See, that's what gets me emotional sometimes. That's what makes me tear up, because when something is happening to me in the moment, it ain't the moment for me. It's the memory of how I got there. It's the recollection of all the things, all the nights, all the days in that car, all the times by myself when I felt like I wasn't going to make it, but somehow I'm standing somewhere and somebody passing out an award to me or somebody calling my name. That's that. Did you really think you was going to make it then? So since you're talking about this is what I always dreamed of, did you really think in those moments right there that you would even be standing here today? That's why I try to get people to understand, you know, and this is kind of for young people today, what I'm about to say, but then guess what? Sometimes I had to remind myself of it, so I guess it's still kind of for everybody. Because I work with a lot of young people, and so many times, man, young people just don't understand what all it takes. And I know, and if you're a full-grown adult, if you're 40, you really understanding where I'm coming from, because listen to me, young people, or anybody that don't understand this, that you got to do some things that you don't want to do in order to do what you want to do. You have to understand this principle of success, or else you are not going to become successful. I got what you want to do. I got your ultimate goal is this, that, and the other. I got all of that. But in the meantime, though, there are some necessary steps that you have to take in order to become successful, and you cannot skip these steps. You can't jump over these steps just because you want to be rich Friday. I got that. Everybody got that. But if you want this, whatever you're talking about, whether it's money or success or fame or climbing the corporate ladder or this is the position or all that's fine and dandy. Please hold on to your dreams. Dreams come true. But in the meantime, let me remind you of something. That you got to do some things you don't want to do in order to do what you want to do. You must get this in your head. There are some survival things that you have to master in order to do what you want to do. Let's take an example. Let's say you want to be rich and famous. Let's just say that's it for you. And there's a lot of other ways of being successful. Please don't think that's the only one. But I'm just saying, let's just say yours is rich and famous. And let's say some miraculous way, God made you rich and famous next Friday. Ta-da, there you are. You rich and you famous next Friday. Can I share something with you? This is not going to last for you. You know why? Because you have not done the things necessary. You have not done the things that you have to do in order to do the things you want. So now you're rich and famous. How you going to know how to budget money? How you going to know how to get up and keep clawing towards the top when you fall off your pedestal? How you going to know how to reinvent yourself if you didn't even invent yourself in the first place? See, it's so many things you got to know about something. And you think because it's what you want right now, it's supposed to happen just now. It's a process. When you ask God for something, please know, God knows the process. He knows the necessary steps to take you through. Don't lose your patience with God because your dreams ain't coming true right now. Man, I think the best way, y'all, is for me, I just use myself as an example. I really do understand why God has given me the life he's given me so far. I understand the being homeless part now. I get the not being successful when I wanted to part now. I get it. I got the delayed entry into the field of choice for myself. I got it now. I've been wanting to be on TV and a little comedian since I was 9 years old. But guess what? I didn't get there till I was 28. But see, I didn't get it then. I was mad at God. You know what I want, and I'm sitting up here. Hey, I got exactly what you want. But I got this process I want you to go through to get here too. Because, see, I'm finna take you somewhere you don't know nothing about. One day you're going to have a radio show with your little stupid behind. You don't know this yet. I'm going to bless you with a radio show. You don't even know it. That's why I say every morning, Steve Harvey got a radio show. Because, see, I didn't see this one coming. But, see, God had a plan for me. It was in the blueprint of my life. So God said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make your life a little rough for you. I'm going to toss you up a little bit. I'm going to let you make some of these stupid decisions you want to make, and I'm going to make you learn from them. I'm going to let you be homeless for a little while. I'm going to let you not get into your field of choice until you're 28. I'm going to have people talking about if we had only seen him when he was younger. I ain't going to let you get your first car in your name till you're 38. I'm going to make you go through some things because one day I'm going to put a microphone in front of your mouth and I want you to honor me. I want you to talk about me. I want you to tell people what I brought you through. I want you to give people inspirational moments where they can see that your life was jacked up for a minute and I turned your life around for you. That's God dealing with me. See, so now I finally understand why I went through the life I went through so I could have something to say. See, I ain't over here telling you about what I think will happen. I'm telling you what I know can happen, that God does make dreams come true. But sometimes it take a minute. Sometimes you're going to have to do some things you don't want to do in order to do what you want to do. Yeah, I finally got on TV, but I had to learn some things along the way. See, maybe he waited for me to get some of these messages before he gave me this gift that I wanted, so I would appreciate it more. See, when you don't get into comedy till you 28 and you've been wanting it since you 9, now when you get into it, you appreciate it more. Then guess what? I had been through so many struggles and a divorce, and life had turned me around. So when I became homeless, I still didn't give up, because I had appreciated the fact that it took me so long to get here that nothing was going to deter me. And he gave me the fortitude and the strength to hang on in there. Just don't leave him out the mix, okay? Because you're trying to do this by yourself, and it ain't working for you, all right? I'll let you. I'm going to be tripping today.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your undivided attention? This is the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Feel whatever it is you want to feel, but know this here real. This is real.
You heard him.
Radio, show, we in your life. We part of it.
Part of it.
It's morning time.
Morning
No,
time.
you didn't. No, you didn't.
Your hype man. I love it.
Yeah. My hype man voice too high.
I know. You sound threatening.
Watch this here. It's morning time.
You heard him. It's morning time.
See right there? That's all go together. Let me have your undivided attention.
Your undivided attention.
Right there. Our job, junior job, is to aggravate you into doing what. I want you to listen carefully.
I mean, listen up.
You hear me?
You hear us?
You need to work with that.
It's about to go down.
Don't let him tell you twice.
Come on, hype man.
From sea to shining sea.
Don't make us do it again.
We're on in L.A.,
L.A.,
New York,
New York,
Chicago,
Chi-Town,
Philly,
Philly,
Atlanta,
Atlanta,
Charlotte,
Charlotte,
Mississippi.
Mississippi.
This hurts.
Why is he walking back and forth, though, like he's really on stage?
I'm on stage. That's how you have to do it, Shirley. Don't stop me.
But Junior, you repeating it's just unnecessary, though.
Yeah, but I got to go in with him, though.
Okay.
He's a hype man.
The hype
Oh,
man.
hype man.
You ain't even
I
threatened
like
by the time I say something.
Right. Steve don't need a hype.
I'm in tears.
Oh, my God.
Say something else, Steve.
He's stupid.
I want everybody to know how it's going to be in here.
It's gonna be what it's gonna be in here.
He ain't saying nothing.
You don't believe it? Watch this here.
Watch us.
Watch what?
He's so ignorant.
I said watch this here.
Watch this here. Yeah.
Don't believe it's just watch, Bruno.
This ignorant
You waiting
show.
on you, Steve.
Yeah.
I know he is. He's tight, too.
I'm over here breathing hard and everything, Shirley.
Give him one more.
Come on, Steve.
Give him one more.
Give me one more.
Let him have it.
Let them have it. Think we playing?
It's too early for this, man. It's too early.
Just hollering for no reason.
This right off the jump,
30
man.
seconds for break.
30 seconds for the break.
You ain't gonna make it for a while. You're not gonna make it.
Steve got his own hype man. Yeah.
But I'm not threatening, though.
One more, Steve, before we go. Hurry.
We about to be bout it, and bust it off up in here.
Busting off up in here.
We'll be back right after this at 32 after.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
This is our time for something funny. Steve has mice story, a story about mice out of Memphis, but some names have been changed to protect the innocent, as we understand it.
First 48?
Yeah, girl, yeah.
I was a young act, just wasn't in the business long. Had a friend of mine that lived in Memphis, this guy. Mm-hmm. And so I had checked into a hotel down there, but it was like really, really messed up. It was only like, $14 a night.
Ooh.
So,
Oh, that door was outside right there.
And so, yeah.
So was
I
the
could see the
bathroom.
car.
Yeah.
I could see the car.
Back, call up to the
Yeah.
door.
So I called him on his house phone. I said, hey, man, I'm in a bad spot. He said, man, just come on over to the house, man. My mom and them, they don't mind. They love you. Get yourself something to eat. So I got over there about 10:30. His mom and them in the bed. His brother on the couch sleep. I'm in the kitchen with him. We eating. Mm-hmm. So he said, hey, man, just enjoy yourself. I'm going out. I said, man, I got to get up early in the morning, like about 5 in the morning, get back out on this road. I got to drive somewhere. He said, no problem, man. You can stay in my sister's bed because she gone. So I'm in his sister's bed, little bitty twin bed. And I hear these noises.
Oh, Lord.
And my suitcase is on the floor over there. And I look, and a mouse crawls out of my suitcase.
Oh, my God.
Now I got to get up and unpack. It's about 1:30. I got to unpack.
Was your suitcase open?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't thinking nothing of it. How the hell I know?
Yeah.
So now I got to unpack, shake out everything, make sure I ain't got no mice in this luggage, because I can't put this in my car because I live in it. What you can't live in is a mice-infested car. That can't happen.
A mouse in the house.
Yeah, now I'm just driving their ass cross country. I'm committing felony. So I get up and I said, man, let me go in the living room, man. What the hell going on?
Oh,
so I go in the living room and I'm in a chair and I hear this scratching by my head. And I turn around and it's a mouse on the top of the lazy boy chair by my head.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Now, I done stood straight up. I done damn near touched the ceiling.
I bet you did.
And I had nodded off. So that's about 1:30 in the morning now. Now, my boy, he gone out. So I sit up and I noticed this mouse run across the floor from under the couch to this big round coffee table they had in the middle that was made out of fur, but you could go up under. So I saw this mouse run up under the table.
Lord.
I said, man, there's one on the back of the chair, one on the table. I said, man, how many damn mice in here? So then a mouse just shot across the TV, just ran across the damn TV. What? It was a flow model. So I said, okay, man, hold up, man.
Flow model.
So he had a fold-away chair up against the wall. You know the metal fold-away chairs they have at church? So I got a metal fold-away chair and put it up. And I got another one for my feet to get up in. And I put my foot up in this chair. I swear to God, I'm not lying to you at all. Them damn mice was everywhere. They started running across the floor. I said, man, is it 1:30?
Yes.
Is this the prime time?
I was just going to ask you about that.
They was running across the floor, man. They was crawling all up on the backs of the chairs. And I look up on top of the curtain, and it's two mice on top of the curtain. So I look at the curtains, and the curtains is moving.
I'm out.
The mice is crawling up the back of the curtains, up on the top rod.
Right.
Now his brother is on the couch.
How you know that's his brother?
That's how you know it's a mouse brother.
No.
It's a family.
No. Yeah, my boy's brother was on the couch sleep. His little brother. He's 16.
Oh, we thought you meant
thought
the
the
mouse
rats- the
brother.
mouse brother.
No, the mice all over the couch. They on his shoulder.
He ain't woke up.
I'm looking at I'm so scared for this boy.
Oh, my God.
I said, man, there's actually enough of them over there. They could really start eating your ass. You'd be able to get them in time because they're just mice. But these mice was up, and I kid y'all not, I've never seen nothing like it in my life. And I had my feet up in this fold-away chair because I'm going, man, what the hell is going on? And my eyes is burning because I can't blink because I can't take my eyes off these damn mice. My eyes is burning. If I ever needed Visine, I needed it then. I was mortified.
Man,
Them damn mice was running across that floor, climbing up on this couch over there on that boy's shoulder. Then every now and then I just see him brush something. Like, that ain't no fly.
Right.
She brushing like them is mosquitoes. Well, wake your ass up and help me through this.
Help you.
So I wanted to wake him up, man, because I needed some help to understand this. I'm telling you, man, I've never seen that many mice in my
In
life.
one location.
And I mean, they just running back and forth all over the furniture, across the TV.
Yeah, this they time.
So about 2:35 in the morning, about 3, I've been up the whole time. I ain't slept a wink. I'm scared to take my foot off the chair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The key stick in the door. It's my boy. He coming back in. He put the key in the door and turned the lock. He opened the door. Hey, man, what's happening? Wasn't a mouse, no damn.
You can't explain it. Don't even try.
Dog. I'm looking at him, man. He say, love, what's happening, man? I said, man, you know what the hell happening.
You're mad
He
at
said,
him.
what's wrong? I said, man, you see. Ain't a mouse, no damn. I said, man, you looking over. Wasn't no mice. I said, they all up on the curtain. Curtains ain't moving. So, man, they been running up under. Ain't a mouse, no damn.
It's like a dream.
Brother sleep like ain't nothing wrong. It's about 3 o'clock in the morning. He came in, he said, yeah, bro, I'm hungry as hell. You want something to eat, boy? Hell no.
Not at this house.
I said, I tell you what I'm gonna do, man. I'm gonna go get in my car. I got to take off, man. I got to head to Nebraska. Oh, man, I thought you was gonna leave a little bit late. Don't worry about that. I'm gonna sleep in my damn car. And I need to get my car to the driveway because they probably climbing up in there right now.
Wow, Steve. All right, well, listen, coming up next, church complaints. It is Monday. Reverend Motown, Deacon Def Jam in the building right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It's Monday, and you know what goes down on Monday. It's time for Reverend Motown and Deacon Def Jam with church complaints. Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Boy, that boy can count that thing.
Go. We are here. You know, I decided that I would be more professional and be counted in like they do Steve on the TV show. You know, they count him in.
Yeah, they count Tommy in too. I seen them. They do.
So I decided that I'm gonna get counted in now.
Yeah, well, I need somebody to count me in too.
No, I bring you in. See, right after I do this here, that's you then. We not gonna do a count, and then I come in another count.
I was gonna count myself.
No, then you ain't got to do that, cause that ain't gonna come across good.
Okay, well go ahead.
See, 10, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are here for church complaints.
That's right.
Let us begin with this nonsense, Deacon Def Jam.
All right, Pastor, let's get started here. The prison ministry casino night went bad this past Saturday. 2 people got shanked and 4 people with their arms broke all over some play money, Pastor, that was down in the basement. You're going to have to talk to the prison ministry. They seem to get out of hand when they throwing something.
See, what y'all fail to realize is you can have these former inmates that's just getting out in charge of nothing because they're bringing that mentality over here with them. Now, they're in there playing cards for commissary and all that. This ain't play money to them.
All right.
They're in there
But
shanking
it's
people.
monopoly money is all it
Pastor.
was, though.
They're in there shanking people and all this here. We ain't finna put up with it. We're going to stop the prison ministry.
Right.
When you get out of
Well,
prison, don't come to this church.
Well, I'm not going to be the one to tell the prison ministry that they are canceled. I'm not going to tell them
Well,
that.
I'm just telling you right now how we're going to do it. We just going to cut the prison ministry out.
Well, but you're going to have to tell them that, and that's
We ain't
the
going to have
problem.
to tell them that because they're going to all end up going back anyhow.
Oh, okay.
Let them go to church in prison.
Say what?
Coming out here shanking people. Who wants to get stabbed?
No one, Pastor.
Well, hello. And you gonna tell them, Deacon, because you started this ministry.
No, I didn't start.
Yes, you did. You came in there with your nephew talking about he needed salvation, and you started the ministry. Now you gonna have to be the one to bring it on.
Well, I'm gonna call him from
Bring
long
it
distance.
on.
I'm not gonna.
Next.
I'm not gonna. I can't tell this to their face like that.
You can tell it to their ass if you want to, but you gonna get it broke off.
He's scared, Pastor.
You got to tell it to their face.
He's scared.
I'm not getting shanked for this. I tell you that
he's
now.
scared, Pastor. Next, Deacon, you better move along.
All right, here we go. Pastor, we have an issue. Brother Clarence Finley, has not been to church, Pastor, in 3 weeks. Now, here's the deal. He is locked inside his house. Apparently, he is 3 months behind, and the landlord has bolted and locked him in the house, and he can't get out. So, and the landlord is not going to let him out until somebody come out there and pay. He's been calling, trying to get us. He's 3 months behind.
Well, I don't see what the problem is. I consider, see right there, Deacon, this go right along with your prison ministry. Ain't this similar to house arrest?
But I don't.
Very close.
He's
in
strapped
house,
in there, Pastor.
He can't come out. He 3 months behind. He in there watching TV, eating, drinking.
He's out of food. I do know that.
Well, he out of food. Well, take something around there. We're going to make some plates after service and take a couple of plates around there with some foil.
Pastor, the man is 3 months behind. If we help him with his rent, then he'll be able to come out the house and come on back to
You
church.
said he was hungry.
Yeah.
So if we pay his rent, ain't he still going to be hungry? Fix the problem that you can fix, Deacon. Now, we can fix the hunger.
Yeah,
We ain't got no 3 months back rent. Not at this church.
All right, Pastor.
We're a month and a half back on the mortgage on this here building.
Oh. Take more offerings. Take up more offerings.
Exactly. Now, here's a new situation. I want you to bear with me, Pastor. We have 3 members that have been arguing and fighting over who was going to lead the caroling for Christmas time, because they go around doing the caroling. Pastor, I'm going to have to let you decide on this because it's pretty rough on me here. I'm going to let you figure out who you want. Now, first we have Brother Donnie Dixon. Please take a listen to Brother Donnie Dixon.
Pass me not, O gentle Savior, hear my cry, while on others thou art calling.
Thank you.
That's not a carol.
I don't understand why is he in the running? First of all, that ain't even a Christmas song.
Thank you.
Here is Sister Reba Joyce, Pastor. Please take a listen.
No weapon formed against me, no, shall prosper. Now, it won't work. He will do what he said he would do. He will stand by your side. He will come through.
Thank you. Lord have mercy. And last but not least, Pastor,
I like her.
Loretta.
I like her. I like all that Fantasia style ass holler.
Sister,
No.
I like
Sister Loretta Bibbs
I like
is
a
last,
good run
Pastor.
for no reason. Go ahead.
Right, at
Go
all.
ahead, Sister Loretta Bibbs.
Amazing grace.
No, I can tell you didn't know.
How sweet the sound that saved
Come on now.
a wretch
Deacon.
like me.
Thank you.
Deacon.
Go ahead, Pastor.
Too much slavery.
Thank you.
Too
Thank
much.
you. Well,
Damn,
you're gonna
we
have
free now. What is we singing like the hounds is coming for?
Stop cussing, Pastor. All right, we got to go. Sorry, guys.
I like that second lady. I like that. People ought to do that.
All right, more of this crazy, ignorant show. Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Steve, what's something you feel like you constantly have to explain to people?
You want a truthful answer?
Yes. We don't want you to lie.
A thing that I'm trying to get past is my lifestyle.
Oh,
I get tired of explaining that. I can't tell you how many times. Why y'all do that? You know, you could have gave this to this. There's people over here that ain't got nothing, and y'all spending this money on that. I spend a lot of time dealing with that.
But you give.
Yeah.
You have a foundation.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You can't give enough to people.
That's true.
You can give until you ain't got no more, and then they just move on to another
Give your
topic.
last, huh?
But I get tired of explaining myself. I'm through doing that. I'm through doing
And
that.
you give to us. You give to people that are close
very
to
generous.
you. You're
very generous. Yes.
And thank you.
But like Bishop Olma told me, for those who love you, no explanation necessary.
That is so true.
For those who hate you, no explanation acceptable.
And when we ask you, Steve, I mean, we ask you a lot of stuff too.
Right.
I mean, but we work together and we just
Right.
want to know. Exposure's everything,
Absolutely.
you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah, the blessings come down. The
Man.
blessings flow down.
All right, what
so-
else you got?
Come on, Carla, you got a question.
I do. Okay, so listen to this, Steve. You wake up and you see you have texts from multiple family member text messages from multiple family and friends. Now, half of the messages say, go outside. The other half of the messages say, stay inside. What do you do?
Half of the messages say stay inside.
And the other half say, go outside.
That's from
I'm
family.
gonna stay inside.
Yeah, and then from family and friends, you got a whole bunch of text messages.
Whichever one
you gonna
I
stay
said,
in?
dude,
I'm gonna
we
stay
do
inside.
that.
I can control most of what's happening in my life. Go outside. You're opening up yourself to what's outside. See, I know what's in here. There ain't nobody in here. You can't get in here. I got alarms. I got security. I'm gonna stay in here.
All right.
I ain't finna go out nowhere.
That's smart.
That's a good one. You
that's
like that
smart,
one?
yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
All right, come on. We're playing Ask Steve. Come on, Junior.
All right, Unc, what is the dumbest, and I mean the dumbest rule you had in school?
Say it again. I'm sorry. I jumped the gun. Go ahead.
Yeah, you did, Mr.
I'm sorry.
Change of Attitude.
My attitude's fine. What is the what now, Kia?
What's the dumbest rule you had in school?
This the one, elementary. Two people can't slide down the sliding board at the same time.
Who you trying to slide
I'll
with?
be damned.
Who you trying to slide
Now,
with?
we ain't got but 30 minutes. Huh?
Do the math.
You see
You
this
trying
line.
to get as many in?
If you let 2-3 of us slide at one time, we can probably get a couple slides in for the
Right.
That's your logic
This
on this.
ignorant ass, one person at a time, and wait till they get to the bottom and clear the area. What?
Rules. Too many
You gonna
rules.
clear the area when you get the bottom of these shoes on the back of your head.
Move.
That was the dumbest damn rule. We ain't have but one sliding board.
I love it, Steve.
Yeah.
All right, Steve, here's one. What are you slowly starting to realize? What else are you slowly starting to realize as you become older, an older man?
I think it has more to do with sex.
Yes.
Okay, well,
I think
we're all ears.
Are we having here?
that
No, he hasn't said anything
What you realize?
it ain't as critical as it used to be.
Oh, okay.
Like if I come in and it's late and I'm sleepy, I'll see you tomorrow.
You tired?
Ain't no problem. Hell, I'm tired.
But when you were younger,
When I was younger, in the car on the way to the house. Oh, yeah. See, I've learned to be a lot more patient with it
okay,
of late.
that's what a lot of older
ain't
people
that,
say.
that just slow down, dog. It's going to happen, probably be better.
We got to go to Miss Ann, Steve.
Well, let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ann Tripp.
Very much, everybody, and this is Ann Tripp with the news. Unfortunately, the news doesn't come by slow. Residents of the island nation of Sri Lanka, for instance, have been traumatized in the wake of the Easter Day bomb blast that ripped through luxury hotels, churches, mostly Catholic churches, killing 290 people and injuring about 500 others. Local law enforcement say that the blasts appear to have been coordinated suicide attacks. The victims include Sri Lankan police as well as tourists, including 3 Americans. No reason for the explosions has been given yet. Nobody took responsibility, but police suspect a locally grown Muslim terrorist group that apparently did threaten to take some action. The chairman of the House Judiciary Committee, Congressman Gerald Nadler, says that while Democrats are not pursuing the impeachment of President Trump, that the issue is not entirely off the table. Nadler tells NBC's Meet the Press that Democrats want to see the whole Mueller report and allow the evidence to lead them.
We have to hear from Barr. We have to hear from Mueller. We have to hear from other people like Don McGahn. We have to get the entire report, including the redacted materials, so we can evaluate it.
And Nadler adds that evidence of obstruction of justice by President Trump is impeachable if it is proven. The FBI says it's arrested the leader of an armed group of Americans who have been stopping and arresting migrants from Central American countries from illegally crossing the nation's southern border. They're just taking it upon themselves. The suspect is identified as a guy named Larry Hopkins. He's a convicted felon, and he was taken into custody in New Mexico. He's due in federal court later on this morning. Looks like Trayvon Martin's murderer gets no love from Tinder. George Zimmerman, the ex-Neighborhood Watch volunteer who called police about the innocent black teenager for no reason, attacked him after being told by authorities not to interfere, and who shot and killed him after losing the fight that he himself started. Zimmerman was acquitted, however. Tinder cited a user's safety for moving his profile, and a Tampa, Florida newspaper says that Zimmerman was using a fake name on Tinder anyway. Former Vice President Joe Biden expected to officially join the crowded list of 2020 Democratic presidential hopefuls sometime this week. They say maybe by Wednesday. Sad news, film director John Singleton has reportedly suffered a stroke. According to his family, the 51-year-old writer and director of the groundbreaking film Boys in the Hood suffered a stroke while in the hospital last Wednesday. You know why he was in there anyway. But anyway, he remains in intensive care this week. John Singleton became the first black filmmaker to receive an Oscar nomination for Boys in the Hood. Tops at the weekend box office, the new horror film La Llorona.
Your children are safe now, but you will come for them. Who? La Llorona.
La Llorona made $26 million. WPM. Now back to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, here we are. Jay is here to murder another hit.
Ladies and gentlemen, the hit murderer himself, J. Anthony Brown.
All right, check it out.
Man boots are too cute. Man boots are one squeak. Man boots are too cute. Man boots are one squeak.
Man boots.
Man boots.
Talking about these man boots.
Man boots.
Man boots.
Man boots.
I got these man boots. See them best when my shirt is tight.
Bouncing.
Biggest secret needs an M cup. That's a man boot size. Eating late, don't exercise. Then your big ass lays down. You know damn well what they are. So does everybody else. Your TT needs some run. Yeah, yeah.
Man boots are too cute. Man boots are one squeak. Man boots are too cute. Man boots are one squeak.
Man boots.
Man boots.
Talking about these man boots.
Man boots.
Man boots.
Man boots.
I got these man boots.
Man boots are too cute. Man boots are one squeak.
Jay That's-
break up with white women. It really is.
I love it.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, J. Anthony Brown is here with Comedy Roulette. What you got, Jay?
It is so simple. It's very simple. We have to explain. I know Steve gets upset, but we have new listeners by the hour. By the hour.
We actually
By the
up to
minute.
10
By the
million.
minute. Yeah, it's a championship
Yeah.
team. It's a championship team. So it's Comedy Roulette. Here's how we do it. We take 5 subjects, put them on a wheel, spun the wheel. Look at me, Shirley, when I say it. Spun.
Fun, I know.
Spun the wheel. Spun it around and around. Where it stops, we do the damn thing. What you got, Shirley?
All right, here we go. Number 1. So you telling me you don't know how you got naked pictures on your phone?
No.
We're not having that discussion.
Number
today.
2, the car always comes back on E.
Yeah.
That's my wife.
Think of it.
That's
All
my
right,
wife.
number 3, what part of You on Punishment do you not understand? Okay. 4, I see that tooth missing. You see that tooth missing. How come you won't get it fixed? What? Number 5, nobody buys a bus pass just to be buying a bus pass.
All right.
Okay.
Spun it.
Spin it, cats.
Let's do them teeth missing.
Yeah.
Come on.
Let's do that phone, baby. Let's do that phone.
No.
Uh-oh.
Stay away
Which
from
one?
that, Jay.
Oh.
What you got,
You're
Shirley?
going to like this one. Number 1. It landed on number 1.
Oh,
Steve.
come on, man.
So you telling me you don't know how you got naked pictures in your
I
phone?
have no idea how those pictures got. You know what? This ain't my damn phone. Look at that.
Look at that. Problem solved.
Problem solved. This ain't my phone.
Matter of fact, I don't know how these pictures got. What she really was showing me was the results of her mammogram. Now I should get to see that.
Wow.
I should get to see that. She look healthy. Don't she look healthy?
That
Look
is
at
really a
that.
stretch.
They sitting up there nice.
You pushing it, Junior.
That's a stretch right there.
Listen. Let me just tell you, baby. These are the girls that are auditioning for the vagina monologue. That's what this is. That's what this is.
That's all this is,
That's all
baby.
this is.
Baby.
Come on, now.
Baby, don't be like that, man. What you got,
Come on, Steve.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
She not naked.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She look naked.
She look naked.
As soon as you show it to me and I see it, she not naked and walk off.
Not only is she not naked, she was showing me pictures of her bathroom. She just happened to be naked when she took the pictures. That's all that is.
She needs some work done in the
She needs
bathroom.
some work done in the bathroom.
That really did happen to me. That happened to me for real.
Oh, sure.
I know.
Shirley, nice cabinets.
Exactly.
Look, I'm not. I don't know how to pick. She sent the picture to me because she wanted me to show you, ask you what you think. That's what she told me to do. I'm just doing what she told me. She said, show it to you and see what you think. Now, what you think?
Baby. This is, listen, all these pictures is going into this new thing that I'm opening up online called Booty Book. That's what this is.
Doing the booty book.
Not Facebook, but Booty
Booty
Book.
book, right?
You understand
That's
what I'm
all
saying?
this
That's
is,
what
baby.
this about.
Yeah,
Booty Book.
You can't do the book without.
You can't do the book without the booty. Booty Book, baby.
Booty book.
Come on, Steve. It's ignorance.
Baby, you gonna ask me about these naked pictures in this phone. She sent them to me so I could give them to Lee Haney for his weight loss journey.
Good one. Good one.
I'm just trying to help.
I'm trying to help somebody. She sent me these naked pictures. She said she got a rash on her back. Did I want to see it? I said, yeah. That's how I got them.
That's how you got
That's how I got them.
That's
That ain't nothing, baby.
You're not a doctor.
Okay, my name Kier. Okay, she was trying to tell it to somebody named Kier Stan.
Here stands, right? Wrong
Yeah,
person.
it's wrong person.
Wrong
I
person.
don't know how to.
I couldn't even tell you.
I couldn't even tell
Close
you.
it out, Steve.
Come on, Steve.
I told her I thought I had the measles. She said, do it look like this?
That doesn't look like this. That's all.
I said, and that was
It don't look nothing like that, baby.
Thanks, guys, for this week's version of Comedy Roulette. Nephew Tommy has a prank phone call coming up right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. Hang on to your seats for this one. Subject, my girlfriend's husband's baby. Yeah. But right now, it is time for the prank phone call. What you got, Neff?
Carla,
Yes.
this goes out to all the cheerleader mamas. Bottom of the pyramid. Bottom of the pyramid. Bottom of the pyramid.
Hello?
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 Yeah, can you hear me? I'm trying to reach Angela. Angela.
Hang on just a second. Let me turn it down. Okay, hi. Who are you trying to reach?
I'm trying to reach Angela. Is this Angela?
Oh, yeah, this she.
Hi, Angela. This is Chip. I'm the new camp director for the cheerleading camp for this summer.
Oh, hi, Chip. What can I do for you?
Just wanted to give you a courtesy call. Your daughter, you got her signed up for 4 weeks with the camp, right?
Yep, for June.
Okay.
Yep.
This is you guys' 3rd year being a part of the camp?
Yep, and she's really excited. She loves coming to the camp, and we think it's a great thing for her to be involved in. What's up?
Okay. You guys just finished the whole cheerleading season, too. Am I right? The competition season?
Yes, just coming off of that.
Right. Okay. Well, we're getting ready for the summer, and everybody's excited about coming out and being a part of what's going on. So here's what I wanted to give you a little bit. Like I said, I'm the new camp director. I was just starting this job. I got a few notes that were given to me about. So I wanted to give you a call and see if I could talk to you about it.
A few notes given to you about.
Yeah, just a couple notes. I don't think it's anything that we can't make sure is okay.
What kind of notes?
Well, it's been brought to my attention that some of the parents whose daughters are out there as well, they're going to be there this summer, are a little concerned about her being on top of the pyramid, that she's is she a little heavy? Should she
What? Wait. Hold. You calling me about some other parents and said about how big my child is or how much my child weighs? Is that what you're calling me about?
What I wanted to let you know is we're going to put as a base, or we're going to put her as a
no, you ain't finna put no base. I done already paid my money. And what you say your name is, Chip? And how long have you been the director? Because I was just up there 2 weeks ago, and they told me that she was going to be in the same position that she was last year because that is what worked. That's the formation that worked. So I don't even know what you're talking about.
Supposedly some of the girls are complaining that she's too heavy to hold up. So that seems to be the problem in there. They're not getting a strong enough pyramid. And I'm going to take
wait a minute. Wait a minute. I know well she ain't the biggest one out there. Have you been out there? My child is not the biggest child out there. When did you start? Because obviously you have not seen these cheerleaders. It is some baby sumos out there.
Okay, hang on a second. Angela, I want you to calm down a bit.
No, I ain't nobody finna calm down because I done already paid my money, and this that I be talking about. What parents? What parents done said something? Is it Carrie?
Ma'am, I'm not going to state who it is, but let's just say it was several.
Who are these parents that's got something to say about my child and her position on the cheerleading squad? Because if you ain't finna fuck up no names, then I don't understand what you calling me about. I tell you one thing: when she get out there, I done paid my money. She better not be on no base. She better be in the air. I guarantee you that. Right now, I've been hanging with these all season, and ain't nobody said nothing to me about and her weight and all this.
Okay, Angela, can you hear me? I just wanted you to hear me clearly.
What
I haven't seen these young ladies yet. Once I see them, I will critique what I think.
Well, then you don't even need to be calling me because you ain't even seen nothing. So you calling me with some he said she from some other parents that's been skinning and grinning in my face, and then now one of these saying nothing to me. They done been in my house. We done had parties over here with this competition every weekend, every other day, and they couldn't say nothing to me about my baby. I tell you what, why don't you call your girls on the three-way, Mr. Chip? If you can't call them on the three-way, I got them numbers. I call them on the three-way.
Okay. Look, ma'am, all I wanted to do is make you aware of the possibility that she may be a back.
Well, thank you. You have made me aware, and I guarantee you that if I bring my big yellow up there and come to the practice. I guarantee you she won't be no base. How much you want to bet on that, Mr. Chip?
Look, you're going to quit hollering at me. Now, I told you I would try to take a look at these girls, but I tell you what, your daughter's going to be a base or she's going to be a back support, whichever I decide she's going to do.
Who in the do you think you hollering at, Mr. Chip? That's not how this gonna go down. No, that's not how this gonna go down. As a matter of fact, Mr. Chip, are you at the registration table today?
I'm here now while people are registering. Yes, I am.
Let me turn this around. I tell you what, I'm on my way up there. Why don't you and them parents that's been complaining, why don't all y'all come to the table and we gonna have come to Jesus meeting about where gonna be for this coming up season? Because I'm not gonna tolerate this. I done told you, I done paid my money, and this high's going down.
Has gained weight.
What is it to you whether gain weight or not? What does that have to do with her cheerleading?
Do you agree that probably bigger than most of the girls on the team?
It's not bigger than most of the girls on the team. Monique's daughter is bigger than and she wasn't no base last year. They hyped up, so she gonna get up too. We all just gonna be big and plump up in the air. I done turned around and I'm headed to your little registration table, so you better be ready. You better be ready.
Before you get here, there's something else I need to tell you.
You ain't got to tell me a thing. All you got to do is have you and the parents around that table when I get there, because I'm on my way up there right now. Then y'all can say all y'all got to say in my face.
Okay, well, I want to, before you get here, I just want to let you know.
Oh, man, what?
This is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey.
Who this is on this phone? What did you just say?
This is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Oh. I'll be God. Oh, Lord. Who put you in?
Rochelle. There's another parent named Rochelle. She told me y'all are good friends out there.
Oh, so she want to prank call, huh? All right, we're going to see. The season starts. I'm going to hide her daughter uniform. She ain't going to be able to perform if that will be looking for hers. How about that? Since y'all want to prank call me.
Oh, man. Hey, let me ask you something, baby. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest radio show in the land?
None other than the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Somebody got to be the baby.
Why my
Somebody
baby?
got to be down there at the
Why
bottom.
my baby?
Yeah, it happens, Jay. Sometimes.
It does.
Okay?
My baby's the back spot.
Why my baby?
Yes. All you cheerleader mamas out there that's in Salisbury, Maryland, that feel like they want to get out a little bit this Friday and get your laugh on, the nephew is coming to town. Wacomico. It's the Wacomico. I hope I'm saying that. I swear I don't know if I'm saying it right. Wacomico. I think I'm saying it right. But there it is. Right. The nephew is there.
And cheerleader daddies, too. You want them, too, don't you?
Oh, the cheer dads. Their job is to clap and write the check.
Yes.
And we do write the check.
Yes. Tommy's a cheer dad.
And what is the cheer mom's job?
To be at all the competitions.
To be at
we got to do
every
the hair, the
competition.
makeup.
Yes.
And to cheer them on. We got to be right
And
there.
go, that's
And
okay,
let me tell you,
baby.
and
You'll
let
get
me
them
tell you
next
something.
time.
When they say cheering, when my wife tell me, listen, she cheers at 3:12.
Yes.
You can't slide in there at 3:13.
Oh, no.
You're going to miss it.
You gonna miss the whole thing because there's 3 minutes. It's 3 minutes long. My little girl
So
say, "Daddy's
both of
3
y'all
minutes
are
and 10
involved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are there parents who take it too far?
What?
I don't
Have you
know
met
any
them?
parents that do that. Because Shirley said, I'm taking it too far, and I don't agree.
No, I do. You know I love my baby
Shirley, let's
Tasha.
hear it. She taking it too far.
She does go a little overboard. I mean, you've seen the movies. Carla's the one in the stand screaming.
Watch this. Let me tell you how you. Let me tell you how you know.
Well, what am I
Let me tell you
supposed
how
to do?
you know. Carla gonna leave here Friday. You're gonna go to a cheer competition. Listen to Carla's voice on Monday when she get back
Because
in
she's
here.
in the
Listen
stand
to her.
screaming.
Good morning, Steve.
Whoa.
Every kid should have a mom like that.
Yes.
Yeah,
No, they
dedication
shouldn't.
though.
No, they shouldn't. No, my mama wasn't like that, and I turned out just fine.
All right, coming up next, it is today's Strawberry Letter subject, my girlfriend's husband's baby.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, it's time now, guys, for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationship... Huh? What's wrong, Steve? Oh, wait. Hold on. We haven't even gotten to it yet. If you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more. Yeah, it's a tough one. Submit your strawberry letter to Steve Harvey FM and click Submit Strawberry Letter. I believe we are ready. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like this one.
Now, I bet yours don't be just like this.
Ooh, I bet you not.
Buckle up. Hold on tight. Here it is, a strawberry letter.
Oh, yeah, we probably, guys, need to do a disclaimer on this letter. So if your parents with your children in the car, you don't want them to hear this, okay?
Yeah, I put the kids out right now
Yeah.
and stay in the car. You don't want to miss it, though.
Yeah.
Or you leave them in there and have to put them in therapy.
Yeah, that. Oh, there's that.
Yeah.
Stupid. All right, here we go. Subject, my girlfriend's husband's baby. Dear Steve and Shirley, I am a 31-year-old female, and I've been dating a 36-year-old married woman for 2 years. Recently, she and her husband were having serious financial problems, so I offered to move in with them and help out with the mortgage and the bills. Yeah. We told her husband that I was just a coworker that needed a place to live temporarily, and he bought it, so I moved in. When the husband was at work or hanging out on the weekend, me and my girlfriend would be getting it on in their bedroom. After a while, the husband figured out what was going on. One day, when he and I were home alone, he confronted me and told me that he knew about me and his wife. He said he was attracted to me too. That's why he agreed to let me move in. So that day, we ended up making sweet love in their bedroom.
Oh,
Now,
What?
Yeah, I told you it's not what you think. Now, whenever my girlfriend is out, I hook up with her husband. I love my girlfriend, but there is nothing like being with a man that puts it down the way he does. Now I see why she doesn't want to leave this man. So, here's my problem. I just found out that I am pregnant by my girlfriend's husband.
Sugar, honey, all right.
My girlfriend would freak out if she found out I was having sex with a man. Her husband is secretly excited about the baby, and he thinks we can all live as one big happy family.
My man. That's what he won't go with.
But
he just gonna go with that.
But
all right.
But that sounds crazy to me. Should I move out and be honest with my girlfriend, or should I give my baby a good home life with a daddy and a second mom? Please advise. What?
Or should I give my baby a good home life with a daddy and a
second mom? Yeah. So she would just stay there with them, have the baby, be right there with the daddy, and, his wife would be the baby's second mom. Why just didn't you use protection? I mean, we got to start right there. I mean, were you trying to get pregnant here? I mean, because what did you think was going to happen when you're having sex with your girlfriend's husband? What do you think is going to happen if you're doing it unprotected? First,
Walgreens.
Yeah, I'm sure you've heard this before, though. Once you start with the lie, then you have to tell another lie, then another lie, then another lie, and now you have an innocent baby on your hands. This is so irresponsible. This is so trifling. All of you are foul for your roles in this mess, but I blame you the most, letter writer, because you were in this just to get what you could get out of it. I don't care if you did say you moved in to help them out with the bills or whatever. You just wanted sex. I mean, that's it. You wanted sex with the wifey. You wanted sex with the husband who puts it down, and you see now why she won't leave this man. This is a mess, and I say you need to leave their home. You have made a mess of everything. You need to fix it. The baby deserves the best life you can give her, you and the father can give her. And yes, someone is going to get hurt, most likely the wife. The wife is going to have to find out. I'm sorry, because her husband is the father. You need to woman up. And you got to tell her. You have to tell her, because an innocent baby is at stake here, and you don't want anything to happen to this baby. You want this baby to have the best life, like I said, that the baby can possibly have. And because of your mistakes, it may not. It may not because of that. Steve?
Well, this letter from the very first line. I'm a 31-year-old female. I'm dating a 36-year-old married female woman for 2 years.
It's a lot.
Then her and her husband having some financial troubles. So you decide to move in with him and help out with the mortgage and the bills. You and her got together and told the husband that was your co-worker and needed a place to stay temporarily. He bought it. You moved in. When the husband at work hanging out on weekend, me and her, we in the bedroom, we getting it on. Then after a while, the husband figured out what's going on. He come back home. He been playing golf. He come back home. He been down there with the boys on the basketball weekend. He come back on the trip. Ain't nobody upset.
Right.
He walk in the door. Hey, I'm here. Hey. What? So you say after a while he figured it. Now, he ain't just figured. When you moved in, his boys asked him, "Damn, dog, you got two women living in your house. She a friend. She her co-worker. What y'all got going on?" If you think his friends ain't asked him none of these questions, that's why he done figured it out. Cause we helped him. That's what friends are for. One day he and I was home alone. He confronted me and he told me he knew about me and the wife. He said he was attracted to me too. And that's why he agreed to let me move in. So that day we ended up making sweet love in their bedroom. Damn, now when my girl is out, I hook up with her husband. So you just don't leave the house. So you just sitting up in there.
That's funny.
Just waiting to see who gonna be left.
That's funny, Steve.
Man, to hell with y'all going out of here together.
That is funny.
Go and live your best life. Go do you. Get yourself some me time so I can get me some we time.
Oh my God, that's funny.
Now, I hook up with her husband. I love my girlfriend, but there's nothing like being with a man that puts it down the way he does. I've always said that. Now I see why she don't want to leave this man. Here's my problem, and we're going to go to break. I just found out that I'm pregnant with my girlfriend's husband. Is anybody surprised?
All right,
No.
look, hang on,
I'm
Steve.
not.
Yeah, we'll have part 2 of your response coming up at 23 after the hour. Subject, my girlfriend's husband's baby. We'll be back right after this. Wow.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, come on. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letters. Subject, my girlfriend's husband's baby.
Quickly, let me just give it to you.
Woo.
These two women as co-workers that's been lovers on their job, one of the chicks is married. The other girl is not. The married chick and her husband fall on hard times. She offered to move in with them to help out with the bills and everything. They both went to the husband, told him that. He fell for it. She moved in. He thinking they just co-workers till he went out here and ran this situation down to his boys. Now, every time he leave the house, her and the girl in their bedroom getting it on. Now, she say her husband finally figured it out one day and confronted her and said he was attracted to her, too. That's the only reason he let her move in. So he ended up in bedroom, making sweet love. Now, whenever my girlfriend is out, I hook up with her husband. So she hook up with the husband when the girlfriend out and hook up with the girlfriend when the husband out. Her ass don't leave the house. They done worked it out with her where she the only one got a key, so she got to stay home.
That's hilarious.
Now, everybody thinking it's cool, but she up there, she just over there just wearing her ass out. She ain't doing nothing but going to work and having sex, going to work and having sex.
Yeah.
She's so damn tired at her job. She is considering quitting. That ain't in the letter, but her ass is wore out.
Right.
Now, I see why she don't want to leave this man. So here's my problem. I just found out I'm pregnant by my girlfriend's husband.
God.
My girlfriend would freak out if she found out if I was having sex with a man. You think that's the part that's gonna throw her?
Right.
That you having sex with a man? Her man is where the girl, her husband is secretly excited about the baby. This damn fool.
Yeah.
He done set up here and landed in this heavenly situation, so he think, and so he's secretly excited about the baby. Is he out of his damn mind? See, this thing got so good to him. He think he done hit the jackpot, and he thinks we can all live as one big happy family.
Bring it in. Come on, y'all.
Can't explain this down at the church or nothing.
Church.
But that sound crazy to me. That sound crazy to you.
They don't go to church.
Moving in didn't sound crazy. Should I move out and be honest with my girlfriend? Quit saying girlfriend. Because y'all ain't that no more. I can tell you that right now. Or should I give my baby a good home and a life with a daddy and a second mom? He done convinced you that she gonna go for this. Shirley pointed out who she thought was wrong. Let me tell you who I think is wrong. See, when you invite sin in, remember, sin is all in. It don't do boundaries. It don't do electrical. It don't do razor wire good. Sin get in all that. So once you invite sin in, what you want to go wrong? I think the wife is wrong because y'all so-called faked the husband in the beginning, told him y'all was just co-workers. You've been down there screwing around on your husband. What difference do it make is with a woman? If you ain't supposed to sleep outside your marriage, you ain't supposed to sleep outside your marriage. Now you down here with this other woman outside for 2 years on your husband. Then you bring that same mess outside your house, in your house. Now all this finna get messy. All y'all wrong. You sleeping with somebody under your husband's nose in his own bed. She wrong for bringing her funky behind over there, then wedged herself in. Now he wrong and she wrong for sitting up looking at each other one day, then they start screwing. Now they done went in there and had a baby. Now you want to be worried about who feelings hurt now. This is all wrong. He think we could be one happy family. This damn fool. No good and hell well this ain't gonna work. Sitting up in here with your wife and you pregnant, then impregnated her girlfriend who supposed to be a co-worker, who I'm pretty sure they ain't gonna ever let out that they kicking it. No, so you just fitting be the dog that slept with the other lady. They ain't gonna put their business out there. But this heifer sleeping with you, that's front and center. Because your wife can't get her pregnant.
Nope.
This your damn baby. Y'all ain't being sitting up in there arguing. That ain't my baby. Well, who baby is it? Hey, dog. It's your damn baby. Now, everybody in this letter get just what they got coming. And whatever happened to the three of them ought to just happen. Ain't no favorites in this letter. How you gonna pick your favorite food? What that sound like?
One more time with that.
How
one.
you gonna pick your favorite food?
Yeah.
Hey, we got 4 foods running. Which one of these foods? We did that with the presidency. How did that work out for you? This is what happened when you pick a food. Now, all 3 of y'all done picked each other. He picked her, she picked him, she picked you, you picked her, then he picked you, and then you picked him. Y'all just in there just picking off each other. Now, ain't none of y'all got what y'all thought y'all had. Ain't none of y'all got what you thought you had. So now guess what? You're going to have to deal with what you got.
Yep.
Once you make the bed, you got to lay in it. The only person I feel sorry for in this whole story is this child.
It's the baby.
The baby.
Yo,
need to be seen.
raggedy, raunch behind, sitting up in here. And let me ask you this here. What y'all gonna name the baby? Us?
This is us.
You know how you name the baby after everybody?
Yeah.
Who you gonna name the baby? Us?
That's funny.
Sitting up in here, man.
Yeah, it's
Just
terrible.
damn foolish.
Yeah.
3 damn people in there, all of them screwing each other. Don't nobody know.
But just wilding. I mean.
Ooh, I wanted a reenactment from you and Jay. I ain't gonna lie, I wanted one.
Sitting up in here, oh, what the hell I'm supposed to say?
All right, guys, we got to get out of here. You can email
Can't
us
even
or
introduce nobody in that damn house.
Instagram us your thoughts on
Here,
today's
this is
letter.
my husband. This is my wife-in-law. This is my. I'm the baby's granddaddy and his dad.
At Steve Harvey FM.
And his uncle. This is his niece, cousin, mother, and aunt.
All right, more of this crazy, ignorant show, Steve Harvey Morning Show, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, you promised that you had a surprise for us for the strawberry letter.
Well, it ain't really no surprise, but I really want to focus on one person in this letter in particular.
Okay.
And that is the woman who was sleeping with the married woman for 2 years, who ended up moving into their house. And the husband didn't know that they had a relationship, so every time the husband would go out, she be in there in the bed making sweet love to the woman. Then one day the man said he figured out what they was doing, but he attracted her too. So when the woman left the house, she was in there making sweet love to the husband.
Yeah.
Now what done happened is she done wound up getting pregnant, and she don't know how to tell it to her girlfriend, who is the wife of the husband, and the husband's supposed to be secretly happy because he having a baby. He think they finna be all one big happy family. That was the letter. But my focus in this letter is the woman that moved in with the married people.
The wife's girlfriend.
With the falseness that they was just friends, her and the girl, but they been in there just lighting the room up. Then come to find out, he found out. And so now when she gone, him and her back there doing it.
Yeah.
And when he gone, her and her back there doing it.
Husband's baby mama.
How tired is she? If she ain't exhausted, she done bit off more than she could chew, because they keep leaving the house. She just sitting on the porch in a rocking chair. You leaving now? Yep, I'm going to run over here and holler at my boys, but wink, wink, when I get back, though. Well, guess I'll go on in here and see what she want.
Is she tired, Steve?
You know what I want. Hey, what you been doing, baby? Nothing, man. Me and Carol was in here. Well, you know what time it is. It's Tuesday. No, that's our day, Tuesdays and Fridays. Yeah, so why don't you come on in here? Well, I would, but I'm tired. No, you ain't that tired. You don't care. Come on back in here. So now the wife tired. But the one that's really tired is who? That help out on the porch. Just watching who coming and who going, letting her know what show she got to put on. Because it's two different shows, ain't it?
Yeah.
It's two different shows.
Yeah, it is.
Definitely.
It's when she in there with the man, that's one show.
Yeah.
She in there with the woman, that's another show.
If she ever get in there with both of them.
That's too much show. That show, that's like a movie that's too long. You ever been to a 4-hour movie?
Yes, I have.
When is this going in?
Oh, man.
I don't know, man. What y'all think, fellas? Give me some things that the tired girl, gonna be saying.
I can tell you what she said. I can tell you exactly what she said.
What, Jay?
She said, Lord, when both of y'all gonna go someplace? That's what I need.
I need a break.
She walking around the house. It's Sunday morning, you know. Families go to church.
I need y'all to
You trying to get him out the house.
Yeah.
I need y'all to go somewhere together.
You know, Applebee's got that new coupon. I cut y'all one out.
Why don't y'all go see y'all grandparents or something? Drive somewhere.
Yeah.
Just get out the house.
I do love both of y'all, though. I love both of y'all.
Chili's got that 2 for $20.
Because I'm tired and I'm getting confused on what I'm supposed to be doing.
Not confused.
Or who I'm supposed to be
I don't know what y'all in here doing. He in here, I don't know what. Girl, what is you talking about? Why did you invite me over here with all this at your house?
That sounded like a good idea when I started, but this ain't nothing but a hot mess. I'm tired.
Girl, I'm
missing
finna go
days
down
from
there.
work.
Girl, I'm going down to unemployment tomorrow.
gonna
I'm
quit?
just finna just go and admit it. I can't do this here. Ooh, this too much.
Do y'all ever sleep together?
It's a question.
Man.
It's a question.
She asked them. Do y'all ever hook up?
The husband and wife.
Yeah.
I need a break.
Man.
Man,
What you say,
I
Junior?
need a
can't
break.
kill.
I can't be that good.
They all want me. They all want me.
I can't be that girl.
Can't be that good.
All it is. All it is. They want all it is.
She up in there busy though.
Oh yeah.
She at work, sleep.
Yeah, she sleep all that dance and everything.
Got to get a day off.
Ain't no
Her
reports
head
getting
done
done or
flipped back so hard in that chair with the it done flipped her threw her ass out her cubicle.
Yeah, she ain't getting no work done.
Oh man. That's a
Then
shame.
she walking past her girlfriend at work, blowing kisses at her and winking. She ain't handling that good no more.
And the girlfriend going
Stop
see you at
winking
the
over
house.
here.
Yeah, and the girlfriend gonna see you at the house. I think I'm working late.
She don't want to go home.
Get that overtime, man.
Yeah, then all of a sudden, I'm knocking on the door.
Hello?
Oh, so you in here working late tonight, huh? Yeah, I thought I'd swing through and keep you company.
Job.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You know, 'cause I know she at the house about sleep. You know what I'm saying?
She is one tired lady.
She's really tired.
I don't feel sorry
You tired
for
of that one?
No, I don't either.
No, I don't feel
Man.
sorry for
Don't
you.
feel sorry for her. I don't feel sorry for the husband, and I do not feel sorry for the wife. All of them foul as they want to be, and then all of them want to get treated right. All of them been in there doing each other wrong. Now they want somebody to treat them right. Man, get out of here.
And they got a baby. All right, well, coming up, more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, listen, it is no secret that singles aren't always totally honest with the people they're dating, but some lies are small and some go much deeper and much darker. And even if you don't bend the truth much to get someone interested, chances are it has happened to you when you were single. Okay, so what is your date lying to you about? According to a new survey of more than 1,300 singles, we know the top things people lie about on the date.
People lie about on the date.
Okay. All right. So for men, here we go. Number 8, they lie about their weight.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So Shirley, you talking to the Ready to Love host?
The Ready to Love host.
Better known as the Love Doctor now. You know?
Come on, Love Doctor. They lie about their education level.
Yeah, I guess.
They lie about their relationship status.
You know that.
That should have been number 1 right there.
Okay. So it's a little line going on. But go ahead. Go ahead.
a lot of lying. Number 5, they lie about what they do for a living, their profession.
I don't know why you do that, but okay.
They lie about hobbies, things they're interested in. They lie about that.
Okay.
Yeah. Like you like to fish, but you might say you caught a shark or something.
Or you read.
Yeah.
Who the hell catches a shark?
But I'm just saying,
Yeah.
it goes deeper and darker.
Call
All
a,
right?
call a
I
white
get you,
tiger.
Yeah. Exactly.
Wait, what, Junior? What?
Yeah, I caught a white tiger.
Right.
I'll be all out there. Man, please.
Oh, whale.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, go ahead.
Ooh, did
Nobody
he say a
catching
whale?
whale.
You also lie about your living situation. You
Yeah,
know.
Yeah, like, some people live with their mama, they lie. let's say.
Exactly.
Okay.
Like they got a problem.
Oh, here's a good one. You lie about how much money you make.
There's a lot of people
doing
do
About
that.
your
that.
income.
A lot of
Doing
people-
it right now.
That's not number 1, though. This is number 1.
What's
Nuh-uh,
number 1?
How many sexual partners you've had?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, ain't nobody. You ain't supposed to ask that question no way.
Or
I've
your
only-
sexual prowess. That's what I thought
Yeah.
it would be. You know, how good you are.
Hey,
you
with
know,
Shirley
and all
Carter,
that.
I've only had 2. So.
Yeah.
You only had 2 what?
Stop your lying, Junior.
What?
You only
said
had
I'm
2.
lying.
You only had 2 what?
2 women, Tom. That's it.
2 partners.
That's it.
In the last month? What are you talking about?
All right.
Wow.
This is what women lie about. This will be interesting. This is what women lie about in this order.
Okay.
They lie about their profession, what they do for a living.
Okay.
Really?
Same thing almost. They lie about their relationship status.
Okay.
I'm not married. Where you get that from?
Let me take this.
Who told you that?
I'm married in California.
What? You were at the wedding. That wasn't me.
We in D.C.
No,
right
he
now.
married. He married. I'm not married.
Okay, they lie about hobbies.
Okay.
They lie about their income. Women
I
do.
haven't heard their weight, though.
We're only at number 4.
Okay.
Okay. women lie about their living situation. Okay.
I don't live with
Who
him.
they be living with?
Roommates, their parents, a man,
A man.
a man,
The
yeah.
boo.
Uh-huh.
No, when they got a man and he just a roommate.
Okay, they also, here's number 2, wait.
Okay.
Or as you would say, wait.
All that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a big one. Number 1, women lie about their number of sexual partners.
Of course.
Yes.
That's right.
I thought that would be age or something.
And they lie about their hair.
Yeah. You can see
This
that.
They lie
This
about
is mine.
Look you dead in your eyes and tell you, all this mine.
Yeah, because I pay for it and I have receipts. That's right. So there you
Rockin'
go.
weave, so what?
I want to find out what you guys lie about. Probably all of the above.
Just lying.
So how many partners? Can I ask y'all?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. When you were single,
Uh-huh.
how many partners did
Oh, I was a virgin.
see? And now you lying
right
some more
there.
though.
Right there, Shirley. That was
and
good, though. I
And
believe it.
2 for me. 1 and my husband. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any more questions?
All right, yeah. So come on, guys. What else have you got? I know you guys have told some big old
I done
lies.
told some cold lies.
Yeah.
I done told
what
some
you
lies that
lying
I done
for?
had to hold on to today.
Like what?
You sure you want to talk about that?
No,
Yeah.
Carl, I ain't. I really wish we talk about
Junior.
sports or something. This right here.
Because you thought about it.
Yeah,
Huh?
this ain't really that.
Junior,
Oh,
what
man.
you got?
Yeah, Junior's single. He can do it. Come on, Junior.
Oh, dog, I didn't lie about everything from having a car to not having a car. I didn't lie about all that. I done got caught in so many lies. I lied, said I had a car, but she saw me walking to the bus stop. So
You ain't
I
got
didn't.
to lie,
I didn't
Craig.
got caught.
And she rolled up on you, Junior.
I'm talking about while I was there waiting on the 378. How much stuff you done lied about?
Oh, hell yeah. I'm lying. Ooh, which one you want? I was homeless. I lived in a car. I told the girl I had a company.
You were CEO?
I had a company.
Yeah.
And I was just down south looking for new forms of energy saving so I could take back to my company in northern Ohio.
Northern Ohio.
She was cute. She was way out my league. She said, you want to meet for dinner? I met her in the mall. I said, yeah, I'll meet you for dinner. And I said, where you want to meet? She named a restaurant I'd never heard of. She gave me the direction. I got to this restaurant. They had valet. I said, oh, now, keep in mind, everything I own is in my car.
Right.
So when I got to valet, and I saw the sign that said valet $5.
Oh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You went round back.
I pulled up and that dude grabbed my door. I said, excuse me?
Mm-hmm.
He said, with a valet. I said, no, I don't do that. Where's self-park at?
Uh-huh.
He said, right straight ahead to the left. I parked over there, man. I walked back to that restaurant. They opened the door. A maitre d' came. He said, right this way, sir. He walked me over to this fine chick. She had on a black dress. I had my little shirt tucked in. You know, I skinned it in.
Uh-huh.
Shirt tucked in tight. Had one of them merry-go-round pants on with
Yes.
the pleats in it.
Yes.
32 waist. Tied that belt down in a knot with a loop. Yeah.
Yes.
Had one of them Western shirts on, double-breasted.
On a company.
Yeah.
Ooh, you were fly.
What they call
Sat down there, man, opened up that menu and damn near couldn't breathe.
John Wayne
Where
shirt.
is this have forgotten me? I had $40. I couldn't find nothing on that menu for $10.
Oh, goodness.
Once you see Maitre D, partner, you got issues.
God.
All right, more of this crazy, ignorant show. Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
So, Steve, this lady sent a letter from SteveHarveyFM.com stating, Steve and Shirley, my friend said the breakup sex was better than any of the regular sex they had during their relationship. So here's the question. Is breakup sex better than any other type of sex?
So breakup sex is, hey, let's do this one last time.
Yeah.
For all
Yeah.
time's sake.
Yeah.
Before you go.
Yes, something to remember them by, more
On
or
the
less.
way out
yeah.
the door.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So is that the best kind, or is it the first time the new partner sex?
All of them is good.
First
What
time,
is-
you missing sometimes.
Or is it new position or experimental sex? Is that the best kind of sex?
Oh hell, no! You can't really do no new position. They gonna want to know where you got that from. I didn't try that. Don't do that.
Boy, when he
CYA.
talks, bones just fly out of his
CYA, baby.
Your damn closet.
Yeah.
You dog, you need some locks on your closet.
Yes.
Come in there with
Your
that step
cabinet
ladder. Where
doors
you
come
learn this
flying.
from?
All right, Steve, here's one for you since you can't wait for this. How about vacation sex?
That's really good. The kids are gone.
I tell you,
So interesting.
What?
Go ahead, Steve.
some of the best sex is vacation sex. After winning money in Vegas sex.
Oh. Okay, let me add that to the list. That's
That
not
right
on
there
here.
is a woohoo! Lord have mercy. We won. Oh, you the man. You the man. You the man. Yeah.
Put that on the list.
Like
What about?
I told a girl one time when I was young that I wasn't gonna make it.
You got the I'm dying sex?
The
This
goodbye.
could be
you
our
did.
last time.
Lying
sex.
about dying sex?
Maybe this will help you stay long.
You Connor.
Damn sure did. I'm 61. That happened when I was 19.
What? And you were young and virile and healthy as a horse?
It really, she took it the wrong way.
What about just plain old at-home sex?
Yeah, it's all right. You know, it's
When everybody gone in
It's all
there.
right.
But I tell you what, but there ain't no kids in the house sex.
That right there, boy, my
Boy,
mama got them sick.
Let me tell you something.
Boy.
You can write about me. Yo.
You go to work.
Boy, girl.
Let the
when he said that,
performance
girl.
begin.
Clap.
Standing O. All right. How about costume or role play sex?
No.
That ain't, I got messed up with one of them. That ain't good.
What,
That
Tommy?
stuff get in the way.
Yeah, that ain't good. I had a Superman belt on. I couldn't get it off. I don't like that. I'm not ever doing that again. I tugged until that thing got locked up on me. I never could get them tights off or nothing. I didn't like that, man.
It took a long time.
They had
Man,
them
Bill,
drawers that's like got no bottom on them.
Right.
Crotchless. But I tell you what though, that one little string that be over there,
Yeah.
ooh, that's an irritating little something over there.
What kind of costumes are y'all wearing?
Yeah. Can you say raw?
Okay.
All right, moving on.
Say raw.
Okay. We have to go
And a
now.
leaf in my mouth. Make it look like I come through something.
That's kind of like a costume, but anyway, we got to go. More of this foolishness when we right after this.
Where your rifle? Oh, there it is. Oh, my.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, here we are. Jay is here to murder another hit.
Ladies and gentlemen, the hit murderer himself, J. Anthony Brown.
All right, check it out.
Man boots are too cute. Man boots are one squeak. Man boots are too cute. Man boots are one squeak.
Man boots.
Man boots.
Talking about these man boots.
Man boots.
Man boots.
Man boots.
I got these man boots. See them best when my shirt is tight.
Bouncing.
Biggest secret needs an M cup.
That's a man boot size.
Eating late, don't exercise. Then your big ass lays down. You know damn well what they are. So does everybody else. Your TT needs a bra. Yeah.
too cute. Man boots are one squeak. Man boots are too cute. Man boots are one squeak.
Man boots.
Man boots.
Talking about these man boots.
Man boots.
Man boots.
Man boots.
I got these man boots.
Man boots are too cute. Man boots are one squeak.
I love it.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, here we are. Last break of the day. It's been a good day.
Yes, it has.
Yeah, yes, it has. And now it's your turn, Steve, to leave us with some closing remarks. Enlighten us, please.
I was talking to somebody today at my house. I had a meeting. And as usual, I was just vamping with this guy, and we were just sitting there going over so many things. He's a younger guy. He's really, really smart guy, man. Really, really smart. Younger to me, he's in his 30s, so, you know. And we were sitting there, we were at my house, we were talking. And he said, Mr. Harvey, what do you think stops most possibilities? And that was an interesting way to do it, you know. Instead of him saying to me, what stops most people's dreams or aspirations, he posed it that way. And so it caused me to think when he said, what stops most people's possibilities? He caused me to think of it another way. And my response to him was kind of different. I said, most people get stopped from their possibilities by focusing too much on the probabilities. And he said, wow, what you mean by that? And I had to catch myself because I was just, just doing me, and it just like a light bulb. You know, when you talk about the probabilities, you always talk about, what can happen in the event of. Well, if you do this, there's the probability. You start talking about what can probably happen. You could probably go broke. You could probably get turned down. You could probably end up without anything. You could probably fall flat. You could probably fail. Well, if you keep going through the probabilities of something, you'll never get started with the possibilities of something. So what I'm saying to you in these closing remarks today is, if I were you, because this is what I did, and I'm not, what's crazy about me, man, is I'm usually not the smartest guy in the room. I've gotten myself around people who are better than me in several areas. On this radio show, I have people who are better than me in areas. Shirley has a better voice than I do. Carla has more radio knowledge than I do. Monica Barnes is more technical with bookings and with products and placement and all of this stuff that goes with ads. There are people around me that's better than me. Tommy does pranks better than me. Tommy is a better actor than me. So I'm usually, admittedly, and I tell people this, and they think I'm kidding, I'm usually not the smartest person in most of the rooms I've gotten in, because I've learned to surround myself with people who are better than me in a lot of areas. That way, I don't have to worry about the probabilities. I keep my focus on the possibilities. You got to look at the possibilities in life. Because let me tell you something. If I looked at the probabilities, I wouldn't be sitting here today. I'm from Welch, West Virginia, a coal mine in town. I grew up in a holler. The probability is that I ain't supposed to be here. The possibility is that I am. I grew up in the hood on 112th and Superior. The probability is that I'm not supposed to be here. The possibility is that I am. I had a severe stuttering problem as a child. The probability of me being here is not good. The possibility is here I am. The probability of a person being homeless and living in a car, the probability ain't that good. The possibility is here I am. I am saying to you that whatever situation you are in today, stop looking at the probability. This will probably happen if you do that. That'll probably happen if you do this. This will probably happen if you do that. Damn that. What about the possibility? If you focus on the possibility, it changes your landscape. The view is different from possibilities. It's very different from the view of the probability. The probability causes you to look at the what ifs. The probability causes you to look at the potential failure. The probability causes you to look at the problems. The possibility lets you look at the what could be, the what's possible, the why not me, the man, why don't I try? That's the possibility, man. It's so much better than the probability. So quit getting hung up on the probabilities. This probably won't work. They probably won't pick me. I'll probably fail. I probably won't get it right. This probably caused me to lose my job. I probably had to quit that to try to do that. I don't think I can quit that to do that. You're tripping on the probabilities and you're losing focus of the possibilities. And the possibilities is where God is. God is in the possibility because all things are possible through him. All things are possible with God in your life. All things is possible with prayer. All things is possible. That's what I learned today. Those are my closing remarks.
Well said.
Better start focusing on the possibilities.
Drop it, Steve.
On
There you go.
That's
right.
Throw it?
Yeah, he don't never
Across
drop
the damn room.
He throws
Crazy. That was
Well,
a good
y'all
one.
have a great weekend.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit steveharveyfm.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.